And hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead and get things set up here. Get that off the screen. Get my ugly mug on the screen. Hi, my name is Talesian, and today is MMOnday. Today we're doing Lord of the Rings Online. My hunter is currently exploring the Lone Lands and making my way to Ost Guruth and an encounter with Radagast. So let's see how far we can get today. Let me go ahead and get things set up for us here. There are a couple things I do want to do real quick before we start. Let me get this. Let me get my hat off and my headset on my head. While we're loading into game real quick, I want to go ahead and get some of the news that's fit to print, shall we say. Let's get some of the news that's fit to print going on the screen here. First off, this is the new sales for the week in the cash store. This is from until the 15th. The Rakish Patrons Coffer is available in the store, and what that right here's a picture of what some of the cosmetics are from it, including there's a frame, there's a cat. There's the armor there and a horse as well. There's three different ones. The Exuriant one includes everything and 1,250 mithril coins. The enhanced one is most of everything. I don't see the mount, but you get 625 mithril coins. You do get the cat, though. And then the simple coffer contains 250 coins, looks like some armor and weapons, and another cat. Tome with a charming feline. You can go ahead, right here it says the Rakish Patrons luxuriant, enhanced, or simple cosmetic coffers are delivered to every character on your account following your purchase. They're delivered immediately to the character you are logged into when making the purchase, so make sure to purchase these coffers on the server where you are interested in redeeming the mithril. And each tier can be purchased only once per account. So if you want all three of them, you can get all three of them. The other stores are, there's a share wardrobe, cosmetic outfit, combat trait spec, and select cosmetics through the 12th. And real quick, let me go ahead and do this. Wrong way. There we go. We will go ahead real quick and do the coupon for the week. Let me load up the store. The coupon code, which you see here in the bottom left-hand corner, is Must Go Faster. And you get a 5 combat run speed boosts, and that's available in the store. And the other thing that I wanted to go ahead and cover real quick is the patch notes. The patch notes for 41.2 are up. Hotfix 1 was released about 5 or so days ago. Most of the patch notes, as you can see here, concern the Veil of the Nine add-on, which is primarily for the Mordor and Angmar servers. The Nameless Wraiths can once again spawn in solo instances, but only for players with landscape difficulty turned on. They found that to be a very good mix between not having him at all and then having him spawn all the time. Only if you have landscape difficulty turned on, which I think is fair. This will take effect regardless of whether the difficulty has any effect in the instance. It's just whether that tick has been activated or not. Inside instances, wraiths will not start to appear until level 20. To ensure that all characters have access to some sort of corruption removal. Raids will not appear in raids regardless, as they cannot grant rewards, and some raids have complex boss mechanics that raids can disrupt. So I think it's a good thing. It's not going to be in raids. And then open landscape spawns remain unchanged. That means anytime after level 20 or so, when you are encountering landscape, you can encounter a wraith of the appropriate level. Most of the rest of it concerns the actual Nazgul, which is the named wraith not necessarily the ones that spawn when you're just adventuring around. Their Dread Aura stacks are faster. They now properly build up corruption and strength. Their teleporting and anti-crowd mechanics should be more lag tolerant, allowing the Nazgul to disperse the rabble more effectively. And there's also a higher count now. The Nazgul will begin to banish with no longer respected marks and rings at around 100 players. That's definitely up from where it was before. This condition hopefully only rises up as a very sudden rush early in the fight. This is when a Nazgul appears close to a fast travel point, allowing large numbers of players to reach it quickly, which I happen to have on an earlier stream if you want to take a look. It should be on my YouTube page. Where I, at level 20, I went ahead and joined in a fight for one of the greater ring wraiths. Didn't get any rewards for it, but I got teleported out, and it was a clusterfuck. Hopefully, this will solve some of that. And the other thing they did was they increased the vitality by 50% on all Nazgul. The fights are running so much shorter than intended, which is making it hard for more players to be able to engage with it. The Shadow and Morthra rates will now despawn after 5 minutes. The Harrowing race will still persist for 10. And then they made some changes to the Lore Master. The red line trait bonus Flames of Anor causes Wizard Fire to fix burning embers in place on its target. This effect now correctly respects the status of your Dry Kindling trait and will no longer tear up burning embers on your target without the necessary ranks in Dry Kindling. Good way to get some free damage there. And the Call to Pet skills in red line no longer benefit from bonuses to your frost damage. So that's the extent of the patches for 41.2. And that's the extent of all the sales and everything else that I wanted to cover today. So let's go ahead. Since we're here, I want to go ahead and start off by doing the tasks. Let's get those my 6 tasks out of the way real quick. And this is a little trick that I learned for those who are have, the large task item carryall or any task item carryall. You can actually have it on the screen at the same time that you're looking at the tasks, which makes it a lot easier. Trust me, this is a very good thing. So we can now go through. We'll start at the bottom here because I haven't done it in a while. Tough carapaces, yeah, we can do that. So we'll grab that. Large wings, we can do those. Large filth, we can definitely do those. Jagged beaks, we can do that. Dusky wings, we can do that. And cracked beaks, we can do that. So there's the 6. And now we go inside to the Forsaken Inn and turn them in. One, two, three, four. All of them are right here. So let's just turn them in real quick.
I'm sorry. Did you need something? Woe to me. It's a sorry day. Can't you leave me to my misery?
And there we go.
Day.
So there's another 1800 with the Eglain, which now puts me at 9,900 of 20,000. So almost halfway through Acquaintance, which is good. So let's go ahead now. And since every day is a Hobbit's birthday, we get presents. And today's present is 3 Daleman's crams and 50 Virtue XP. That's good. I can use that. So the Daleman crams over here. I got to clear up some of my excess. That's a level 28. I can use that one, though. 9, 6, tactical indication, and block instead of physical mastery. Ugh. Don't need that one, don't need that one. Can't wear that one. Ooh, these gauntlets, though. Nope. And those are the 5 run speed boosts. Those go down there. So no, I don't really want any of those. And I don't even want to pass them on. 14 Fate, 6 Vitality. That might go to my Lore Master. So let's open up the shared storage real quick. And throw that one in for the Lore Master. And we don't. We're just going to get rid of the rest. Okay. And it looks like the board's clear, so let's go out and adventure. Move that down there. Looks like we need to head east. That's an Ost Guruth. Goose and Gander find the second hidden strongbox somewhere in the Long Lance. I'll do that one a little later. Oh, looks like we have a bunch at that camp. Why can't I do... Oh, that's weird. I can't... Oh. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. So we need to head out this way. So let's mount up on my elk, excuse me. My elk of flowing silver. Oh, there's a white-hand guard. White-hand spear thrower. Alright, now we're coming up to the spot where we'll be able to find mobs for our quests. Lynx meat and soft lynx hides. That's what I'm looking for right now. Breland and the Forsaken Inn that way. The Troll Shaw is that way. Oh, there's the lynx. Yep. Well, we need to take out the half-orc first, of course, but that's not a problem. Ah, and I found a quest item. An honorless people. At first glance, this looks like a piece of worthless jewelry, but upon further inspection, you discovered an inscription engraved on the back of the pendant. I will ever and always love you. D. Beneath the inscription is carved a symbol of the Eglain. Perhaps someone of the Eglain can assist you with finding the owner of this necklace? Okay. Might as well go ahead and get all my stuff equipped here. Half-orc watchman. You know me, I'm the type of player, I'll just lay waste to everything I can find. Oh, company. There we go. Got him. Always nice when you can take out one of those assholes. All right. Now I need to find the goblin leader. And where's he? He's down in Menace Ariel. And then we'll take care of him, and then we'll go up and turn up those quests. Well, thank you for following me. Welcome to the channel. Well, we'll see about that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. And I want to take out a few extra links because they also drop, where is it? Sturdy hides, which I actually do need for my crafting. So we want to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I will go ahead and I've got your Discord name saved. If you want to, the link on my channel, I have my own Discord server. And if you'd like to come by and join me there, you're more than welcome to. It's called Talesian's Hangout. Link should be on this page here. It's primarily focused on gaming. I put a lot of my stream information on there, a lot of stream announcements and such. Announcements, excuse me. All right, so we need to head. I think we'll just take the fast port back to Ananilos, which is a Forsaken Inn, and then we'll head south from there. And we'll head down to Minas Ariel and go ahead and take out the goblin leader, Nishruk. And then we'll head through there and go ahead and turn in, because I have a bunch of quests that I do need to turn in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... about 8 or so quests I need to turn in just in that part of the world. So we'll go ahead down there, take care of the leader, and then take care of those quests. I'm not going to leave this silver sitting around, though. I can use that. So let's see. We want to head south, and then west at the first possible west. Is this it here? No. But here it is. And there's that. Ah, we got company. Might as well turn on my plus 21 combat speed. The nice thing of being a hunter, the ports and the combat speed bonuses are always very handy. They make for traveling around Middle-earth so much nicer. So where do I need to go for him? So I need to follow this road east. Looks like somebody's already been it through here. Unfortunately, that's what happens, especially on the more populated servers. Ah, that's where he is. He's up there. Good. Very good. We're going to have to fight our way to him. Oh, shucky darns. Ominous music. Now, if you notice, this guy's an elite, so we're getting into the elite area now. "12 reputation for the Eglain." Yeah, he's up there. I gotta go through here, though, in order to get to him. Might as well use the fire. Company? I saw flash. Nope, just dread. Okay, it's just dread. So we need to go over here now. I thought that flash was going to be one of the wraiths, and like, oh, fuck, not now. Yeah, buddy. I'll take care of you guys later. There he is. There's the goblin leader. All right, so we'll start with this guy here. Is it clear? All right. Just in case, we'll drop a trap. Bingo. Got him. See what else is around here. What else I can play around with. Oh, the dread's growing. This must be the source of it. There's nothing I can do about it. There's another source of dread right there. All right. So now what I need to do is I need to head to the camp where Hunolf Munz is and et al. And turn in all of these quests that I have. And the location for that camp is right there, kind of like northeast of me, on the other side of Ostleden. Bingo, company again. Whew. Well, that's 2 of them already. By the way, when you have enough of those shadows, you actually use them to, you use them for reputation with someone in Estleden, which I've already been to already. I currently have 70 again. I had a bunch more, but I've already turned some of them in to increase the faction with, her name is Amelia. And I've got 500 of 2,500 already. All right, which way now? Up there. Okay, so we'll go through this. These are still elites. Hey, Darth Gouda. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Okay, so which way do I need to go now? It is this way. Okay. And over here is a hidden little camp. And I have a bunch of quests to turn into. So let's go ahead and turn them in. Thank you for freeing Leofuina. I thought her dead. Good. Burning the dead. That was a quest that I needed to do in order to burn Eglain corpses that were around here.
Why are you bothering me?
The lost will not be forgotten. The goblins have wrought much pain upon my people, but not as much as others. The spiders in these lands are filled with true malice and an intelligence unseen. Your efforts give my mind some measure of ease. Thank you. Now, while I was doing that quest, I did see a flash. Does somebody need help with a ring wraith? I'm not seeing it. Ooh. There is a broken urn over here, and since I am a scholar, I have to do that. Because I need the stuff for my scholar skill. Alright, since everything seems to be clear, we'll go ahead and go back to turning in quests. Lost in their webs. That was also during the spiders that were surrounding the area. Just the area right here around Minas Ithil was just filled with spiders, and there were several quests that were related to them.
Tell me what you need. Move along.
These treasures do not appear to be more than old tarnished coins, but they are valuable to many collectors. Customers from Bree will often purchase them from us by borrowing food or other goods for these coins. Any soul diligent enough to search for these ruins will sooner or later stumble upon many of these coins. The half-orcs in the north scour the ruins even now in such an effort. That gives me more reputation. And I just completed 30 quests in the Lone Land, so I now have the advanced Tales of the Lonely Road deed completed. 10 LOTRO points, 2,000 virtue experience, and another 500 point increase with them, with the Eglain. And I now have Tales of the Lonely Road Final, which is another 15 quests for 15 points, 30 marks, 4,000 virtue experience, and some more faction. Very important to get faction. I'll take those 10 points. Thank you very much. Our greatest find. That was a statue of the maiden that I found in the ruins. That it was a pop-up quest.
What is this world coming to?
You see the beauty of the statue now. I have not seen such beauty among man or elf. Eric, another of our number, claims that she is a maiden separated from her sisters. I do not know if these tales woven by our stone speaker are true, but I know that this statue shows a female of beauty unseen in the world. I thank you for making this recovery. And let's see what options I get here. I don't need fate. Can't use that. The carver is a dagger. 15 crit rating, 3 vitality, 10 agility, and it's 11.9 DPS. That's a definite taker. And Hunluf's band. Nope, we'll take the carver. And we'll go ahead and equip that as my secondary, I do believe. Yep. And Weavers Beneath the Ruins.
This is intolerable.
You have proven a great friend to my people. I will keep these for now. My brother and I were sent to the west in search of assistance. The Eglain are in grave danger and need more assistance than our kin can provide. Already there's one who visits us, following black riders out of the west, but even he has given pause upon seeing the red waters of the swamp near our home. We face a danger greater than orcs, goblins, and evil dwarves together. I will leave the rest for my elders to explain, but you have indeed earned this ford, my friend. Padded boots are light. Shoulder pads are medium, but they're not an increase. But we'll go ahead and grab the padded boots, and I'll pass those on to my... And there we go. There's level 27. I get intent concentration and endurance stance at level 28. And I think at this point we will go ahead and put on the Stone of Tortoise and hold my experience for now. Now that I'm 27, just to see what the lay of the land is like at this point. And he's got 4 quests. I'll grab those in a minute. I want to turn in everything I've got real quick. A fitting meal. These are the 2 quests that were for the lynxes that I just finished.
Can't a body be left alone?
This one's a bit tough, and this one a bit tender. No matter. I'll go into the grinder nonetheless. A pinch of suckerfly eyes, a dot of gooey crawler flesh. Really tasty things, crawlers. This will take me a while, I'm afraid. You know what? You can go ahead and keep that. I think I'll pass. Thank you very much. 20 resistance rating, 2 vitality. None of them are really worth it. So I'll just grab the chain.
Might I have a word with you?
And the other one here is better blankets. That was also for the lynx skins. This fur is certainly softer. I may take one of these for my own bedding. I'll give you a better coin, I think. I can think of nothing else that I need done at the moment, but you've done wonders for me and freed me of all my other duties. Heavy armor, the bracelet, no. Shield, 235. Yep, we'll just take the boots. And he has a quest to turn in.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Heroes come from unlikely places. You've done very well. Were I braver, I would have waded into those goblins on my own. Well, may I have dealt a blow against the goblins here in the west. It is unlikely that the tribe will scatter to the wind. They're well organized for goblins, almost as if there's a purpose to their actions. Something tells me that the Lone Lands is in for bad times. Well, worse than usual. We'll survive. We always do. And thanks to you, we may be able to handle the goblins near our inn. Now, I promised you a gift. This one was mine when I was still young enough to use it. I pass it now to you. May it treat you as well as it did me. Oh, let's see. Jeweled bracelet? No. Nishrook's foe is a club. No. Pride is... Well, that might be worth it. And the deputy's trinkets... No, we'll take Osmond's Pride. And let's see. We are going to go ahead and we're going to give you those. We are going to... Oh, that's bound disenchanter. I hope those boots aren't bound. They are bound. So they got to get sold. Oh, single-use necessary, superb Outriders leggings. We'll grab that bad boy. Gleaming dwarf leather gloves. No. Dwarf leather shirt of might. No. Sapphire. That can go there. And those will just open up and sell. And let me go ahead and... No, that's the task, wrong one. Bloodstone. Got to clear out my inventory a little bit here. I made a little bit more room. These will all go to my lore master, who is my jeweler and cook. And all that stuff can be sold. 5, 10, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of them. Bingo. Okay. Now let's go ahead and pick up some of these newer quests here. And what is my reputation with the Eglain? I've almost maxed out acquaintance, so that's good. A righteous recovery.
I do not ask much of you.
Many lost their lives when the half-orcs raided Nerost. Since then, we've struggled greatly. Most recently, as you likely know, we lost the ruin of goblins forced through the mountains in the north. Yet the half-orcs came first, and they slaughtered our people, stole our livelihood, and began despoiling the ruin. We do not know why, but we know they have collected many relics within the ruins and have packed them for delivery to the south. If you are willing, I ask you to enter Nerost and seek the hirelings who guard the relics and slay them. Bring back any relics that you find. Okay. Where is that? That is back that way. Okay. Half-breed thieves.
I do not ask much of you.
A year ago, we lost a rich ruin to men from the south. At least we thought they were men. They bore the manner, height, and look of men, but were nearly as savage as the orc folk we learned they were descended from. Nerost, north of here, in the eastern shadow of the great hill of Weathertop, fell to the half-breeds, and our trade was lost with it. If we could recover some of those goods, we might restore trade with the west and some more hope for the Eglain. Will you help us sift through the ruins for our goods? Nah, I don't feel like I want to do that. Nah. Of course I'll do it. Sever the white hand. Ooh, this was going to be a good one.
Will you let me speak my piece?
Your efforts on behalf of the Eglain are noble, my friend, but I deem our peril is greater than we first thought. These half-breeds bear a standard with the mark of the white hand. Ordinary brigands and ruffians do not bear such charges. The mark of the white hand tells me they serve a greater master. Whatever their purpose, such creatures cannot be allowed to take a foothold in the north. They do not belong here. And so if you can enter Nerost and slay Hontimers, their leader, and his guards, perhaps the rest will flee. Hontimers became known to us when he sent us gifts of the dead with his cruelly scrawled threats. Ugh. I think that you are here to avenge that disservice and restore more faith to the Eglain. Sword of the Forsaken Lands. Okay. Stocky folk from the west.
I do not ask much of you.
My friend, and that is what I think of you, there is something else that I wish to share. In the east, there is a ruin which dwarves had long pilfered. We stay far away from them, as they have often been filled with ire and anger toward the Eglain. Not long ago, a contingent of dwarf kind stopped in Ost Guruth for the briefest of time. Some, enthralled by the tales of the dwarves in the ruins, asked them to remain in these lands to investigate. Since that time, they have found an underground ruin where they say they are closing in on secrets about their cousins living there. If you're interested in aiding them, you will find them at a place just north of the ruins to the east, within a cave mouth cut into a tall mound. Looks like it's going to be dragged here right below where it says the Great East Road. But all the quests seem to be so far based in this area. And you have a quest or two for me.
Could I take a moment of your time?
It's going to take a while before the special meal I'm preparing will be ready. What should I have you do in the meantime? I have it. Wargs are mean-tempered sorts of beasts, and they're smarter than everyday wolves. Stronger, too. That means they can get angry. And if they can get angry, they can make mistakes. The logic of all that works out, I'm sure of it. Now, you listen well. Go east. Go to the far side of named India. Enid? Named Ind, and search the wildlands off the road near Ostseern for wargs. Defeat all that you find. Let them get good and angry, and the leader is sure to come forth hungry to taste some flesh. And that's over there toward Ost Guruth. So we'll start over here, take care of these quests, and then we'll take care of those. And this looks like it's everything. There we go. Good hunter doesn't let a meal go to waste. Half-orc watchman. Haha. At least I don't think they're most of them are not going to be too much of a problem anymore. And Crabane are for a deed, so we want to go ahead and take those out. Deeds are the best way, some of the best ways to get free LOTRO coins, which you can use to buy cosmetics or add-on packs, or basically anything in the store for the most part. One of the things I like about Lord of the Rings Online is that it's a very laid-back game. There's always lots to do, and there's no real pressure that I feel to try to do it all. It just happens naturally, just by going out and doing things. All right, which quest is this? Oh, wargs. Okay. So there are some wargs around here. Just notice how the sky got all of a sudden darker? Shornbeard Outlaw. Ooh. Damn dirty dwarves. And so far, I am up to... I forget it. Sometimes some of the mobs are very hard to target and get the information from, for some reason. I just wanted to find out how many I needed to go in order to complete the quest, but I'll let him take the rhubarb. All right. This must be the cave that I was spoken to. Stocky folk from the west. There he is. Browse the shop real quick.
I am at your service.
It's all heavy armor. Jeweler scroll case. We'll pass that on to my lore master. And we'll just open up the weaponsmith one and get rid of it. And let's see what he's got to say. Stocky folk from the west.
I am at your service.
Hundle sent you? Good man, he. It is true that the two within this cavern came from the west. I came here long ago to live among the Eglain, but duty tells me to come with these cousins of mine and aid them in their search. Hundolf was right to send you. Something is amiss here. We are still not entirely sure what it is. One second. Dour dwarves.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
I sometimes think I ought to never left the mountains and the home of my ancestors, but I sought after a life of adventure. After too many years looking, I found myself lost and then found again here amongst the Eglain. I have been here a long time now and consider myself one of them, but there are remnants of my own heritage that never stray, friend, and those remnants get steered in times like these. I hear rumor of dwarves working with orcs to despoil the tombs beneath the ruins of Thandabel to the south. I wish to know what kind of dwarf would tolerate orcs, much less deign to work alongside them. Go to Thandabel and bring me one of their banners. That's... happened to be just where I was. So we'll go back there and slay more dwarves. It was over here. And a rich iron deposit, which I will take. Thank you very much. Dour hands. Those fucking bastards. I hate dour hands. They should all frickin' die. No good dwarf was ever born a dour hand. Whew. I did it without fire oil. That's why I made sure to go ahead and make my guy a scholar, so I'd always have fire oil and battle chance available. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else here. No broken urns or anything. Let me check around here just to make sure. Nope. Okay. So it would be the dour hands that are working with the orcs. Figures. Oh, there's a lore master. Okay, so here's the banner. You're not going to be happy when you see it, I can tell you that much.
I am at your service.
I know this blazon. My father told me of a revolt in a battle long ago against a host of elves in arid Luin. Skorgrim, a leader of the Dour Hands to whom this blazon belongs, led the assault and drove the Dour Hands to near destruction. Buried beneath the mountains was he, by the quick actions of the elves' leader, who sacrificed himself to deny Skorgrim's victory. Dour Hands in lead with orcs. Grim news indeed. There's no doubt what must come next.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
This dwarf is not one to brook betrayal, and I know now that the Dour Hands are betrayers to all free peoples. Consorting with orcs is deserving of only one punishment. I'll not say that I am pleased by this situation, nor will I look upon opportunity sidelong when it stares me in the face. Dwarves or not, these Dour Hands need to be dealt with, and you seem to be more than suitable to the cause. I have a request for you then. Return to Thandabel and wreak vengeance upon the Dour Hands in the name of all the free peoples. But let us see something good come out of this evil. Bring me the axes of the Dour Hands, for the metal is not evil, and dwarf metal can be used to benefit us all. Oh, he's got another quest. Enemies of the Iglane.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
Somewhere in Mithranhost, there is a dwarf who oversees the labors of the Dour Hands. The Dour Hands have gone against their nature by consorting with the orcs. All hope for them may not be lost. Find the overseer of the Dour Hands and defeat him. His defeat may break the resolve of his followers, and they may well turn from the dark path upon which they tread. Bring me evidence of the Overseer's downfall, and I will hold you honored for your efforts on behalf of the Iglane. The Overseer will be savvy and strong. Be wary if you hope to defeat him. Up there. Gave me a chance to get some more scholar crafting components too. And kill a few more orcs and dwarves. Nothing wrong with that. Up there? Yep, up there. The next question is how? Bountiful iron deposit. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. This looks like the way in. Welcome to the channel, Arena. Valeriana. I hope I said that right. My apologies if I didn't. Hey, Tetra, questing's going good. Working in the Lone Lands right now. Found a link to the Dour Hands. Those dirty bastards. So, well, there we go. So I'm trying to take out a Dour Hand Overseer right now. And there's some wargs, too, that I also need. I think those count. No, they don't. Half-Orc Bandit. Oh, I'm in Cardolon. And I just found the strong box for the second quest from the... Yes, nice. Question is, I don't know if I can get over there this way. I don't know if I can. I can try. Nope. But it's up there and around, so we'll do that. That was actually a lucky find. I was not expecting to find that at all. I figured that was going to be one of those things I was going to have to look up the LOTRO wiki for, but boom, there it is, right there. Found it on my own, just like I found the other one on my own. The strong box is empty save for a parchment containing 3 words. The end now. So we'll deliver that back to what's his name? A great treasure hunter. And this, there we go. And here's the way into the Dwarven stronghold. All right, where are you? Which way? This way. All right, where's the dread? I'm waiting for the bingo. There it is. I knew it was going to happen. God damn it. +2 dread. Bastard. There's the Overseer. And the Dread just increased, of course. +6? Still +2. Collected the Dour Hand Overseer's Medallion. I wish I could get rid of this Dread, but I can't. Ah, fuck you. All I wanted was this goddamn supply crate. You could have left me alone. Broken spears, simple Sullivan staff, 5 chunks of gold ore, a ruby, 10 silver, and 59 copper. Not bad. That was worth it. All right, I think I've tweaked the noses of the dwarves long enough. All right. So it looks like we want to head north and take out the... Well, actually, no, we want to head north to Nain Indahal. Enid. And take out some of those quests there. Oh, nope, not that way, Frank. That's not the way. Looks like I'll head back to the Glane camp. And then I'll head down. Yep. That's what I thought. I don't believe I have any quests here to turn in yet. No. So then we'll just head down. Check my inventory real quick. Oh, yeah. We got some stuff. Inventory maintenance. Gotta do it. Greater Mick Thistle. Okay. And we can sell those. 636. Sell. All right, so now we're going to head northeast. How many do I need? How close am I? 70 of 100, so I'm actually getting up there. Killing orcs' reputation, and it works on my enmity of the orcs meta deed for being an elf. And 8 reputation to kill doesn't hurt. Sorry. I apologize. I did not mean to sneeze into my mic. I apologize. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. There it is. There we go. Just changed my focus to where I'm headed. Yep. That's where I'm headed next. And you can see the gate right there. Lesser gate down there. All right. Meh. Meh. We'll take the skull and crate, though. And it looks like I gotta head this way. Well, that's it. I thought there was more to this area. Maybe it is down south. Maybe that was just a fake out. Ancient artifacts. Half-breed thieves. Okay, that's what I need. Wow, he was a real scary leader. Oh, hey, Willy Billy Silly. I'm on the Angmar server, which was one of the Veil of the Nine servers that they just released a little while ago. Getting these artifacts that I need. Currently, I am level 27. Still trying to find my way around. I'm in the Lone Lands right now, working on questing. Kind of off and on book 2 at this point. Mostly just exploring. I have a lot of fun just exploring. Okay, so there are the 10 relics. Now I need to find Hunitmers and his guards. They're going to be over there. And I still need to find some more. Oh, an antique vase, too. Nice. Three cracked dwarf garbage.
All right.
All right, let's get rid of this. And it's almost time for us to use that too. Okay, this is weird. They're talking about EverQuest in the middle of Lord of the Rings chat. Nice. And there are the crates. And he's probably inside that area right there. Yep, there he is. Hansmerge and his guards. So we'll go ahead and take care of these assholes first. Oh, wonderful. Took out all 4 of his guards with 1 shot, then took him out with 2 more. That's the way to do it. So now I just need to defeat wargs. Alright, so where are they? They are southeast of my position on my way to Ost Guruth. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pick up the wargs first. Go ahead, I got to kill 10 of them. And then I'll go ahead and pick up the Ost Guruth waypoint. And then we'll go turn in everything. Okay, we're coming up to the wargs now. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. There we go. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Also want to do some crafting when I get to town. Ooh, spinners too, because there is actually a spider deed that's here in the Lone Lands. And I just got it. Spider Slayer, and I picked up Known to the Eglain and Friend of the Eglain. We'll go ahead and take care of those in just a few minutes. Okay. Since the wargs are out here, that's where the spiders are. We'll go there when I'm starting to work on deeds. We'll just go ahead over here. And we'll pick up a few spiders while I have the chance. Alright, I think now at this point, since I'm starting to see white mobs, we need to take off the Stone of Tortoise, because we need to start gaining some XP.
That's
I completed a Warg Slayer deed. Defeat 50 wargs in the lowlands. And now I get the advance, which is 100. I barely got into the area and I've already got 6 of 10 works. I need 120 spiders. Now this is starting to get to the point now where I may actually want to consider using one of my Slayer Deed accelerators. But I tend to only use those when I'm actually focused on doing them, going for deeds and such. If I'm just kind of casually doing it like I'm doing now, I usually won't worry about it. Because they are kind of expensive. They are kind of pricey. And you don't get them very often from other sources. So I tend to save them and hoard them for when I really need them. Or if I'm just going to, or I just feel like spending a bunch of time just powering through a bunch of deeds and getting a bunch of LOTRO coins, then I'll go ahead and burn a bunch of them up. Okay. Reputation change. The Eglain. I am friend. And I'll just deed bestowed. There we go. Anybody want to take a quick dip? No? Okay. Just figured I'd ask. And here we are. We are now at Ost Guruth. This here is the Stable Master, which we want to go ahead and pick up.
What do you need?
And for those of you who are on the Bingo Boffin quest line, this is one of the places that as you advance the quest, Myrtle Bottleby just magically appears in more places, and he has more gear for sale. Once you get to the point, You can find Bingo currently. This tells you where exactly he is on your quest line. So if you're working on the quest, you need to find Bingo, you're not sure where he is, you can always ask any Bartleby that you find, starting from the Shire, in any of the zones as you get through it, and they'll tell you where he is. In this case, he's telling me that he's inside the Forsaken Inn in the Lonelands. I know exactly where he's at, but if anybody else was needing him, that's a very important way to find him. And also always remember where these are. These circles are places where you restore from defeat. You'll appear in the nearest circle, or if you're a hunter and you have the Desperate Flight skill, it will take you here also. Yeah, I see enough white mobs now that I definitely need to level up a bit. That's usually the time that I said, okay, time to get off the Stone of the Tortoise. I'm seeing lots of white mobs. Still need 2 more wargs.
I keep just going.
This is a tough one. God damn it. God damn it. Woo! 6 tattered shadows for that asshole. Come on. There we go. Woo! How many tattered shadows do I have? 88. And I still need 2 more wraiths. Okay, 1 more wraith. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. I keep forgetting I have that. I mean, I might as well take the gold deposit. I need 1 more. There he is. All right. Okay, so it looks like I've got a quest to turn in all the way back to Forsaken Inn. So we're going to go ahead and use my wondrous hunter powers and port to the Forsaken Inn. Okay, let me do my inventory real quick here. Oh, I picked up an unusable two-handed club, an unusable two-handed hammer, there we go. Theodore Gorse, Master Treasure Seeker. Oh yes, the Goose and Gander. Let's see what he has to say now.
You solved the message? Oh, let me see that treasure.
You present the parchment to Theodore, but to your surprise, he does not seem disappointed. The end now? Well, I guess that's it. We have the victory. This is the treasure, and our mysterious riddle masters acknowledge that we had a success. I am happy, and I hope you are too. Doesn't make any sense. So we'll talk to Bingo and see what he has to say about this.
That's it? The end now?
Theodore may be happy with this result, but I am not. Now that we have had a taste of treasure hunting, I will not be happy till we follow this chain of riddles to the end. Surely this cannot be it. Oh, I am not happy about this. There has to be more. The end now? I do not believe it.
I will keep looking for clues, and you should see if Unlof needs help with anything.
I've been puzzling over the parchment you found in the last strongbox, the one that simply reads the end now. That cannot possibly be the end of the hunt, can it? There has to be more to this than what we're seeing. There just has to be. Well, I will keep studying the words for clues, but I do not want the keeper of this place to think us ungrateful. Go to Anlof and see if there's anything that needs doing, and if I learn anything useful about the disappointing paper, I will let you know. Okay, so let's see what Anlof has to say. By the way, he does have a quest, the Inn of the Forsaken, the Stroke of Midnight, and that's a group quest. I have never been able to do that quest solo on any hunter. I may try it again and see, but not right now.
I'm sorry. Did he need something?
You wish to help out? Well, I will not turn down the offer. After all, you never know when the offers will stop. My back is not as strong as it was in my youthful days. I've had a problem with supply carts from time to time. The inn is a good ways from Breetown, and the road can be treacherous even in poor weather. Still, my most recent supply should be here by now. And when he's in a hurry to return, my man sometimes leaves the crates and baskets outside next to the inn. Can you retrieve any of the supplies he's left and carry them down to the cellar storage room? It is on your left as you descend the stairs, and is right now storage for mainly old chairs. I'd appreciate the help. Okay. Ah, there's the box of goods right there. Yeah, I think I have to go inside the inn. Huh? You set down the box of goods. The hell? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is definitely something down here. That's freaky. Pick up the basket of eggs outside the Forsaken Inn. Carry the basket of eggs to the cellar storage room. You set down the basket of eggs. Freaky, let me tell you.
Oh, it's a sorry day.
You brought my supplies down to the storage room? Very good. I've been particularly waiting for that basket of lemons. You tell Anlef there was no basket of lemons with the other supplies, or perhaps it will arrive with another shipment. That is very peculiar. I was expecting it on this cart. Well, no matter. They are only lemons, though I was looking forward to them.
I wonder.
Nothing yet, Shintrandra. Can it be that this paper speaks the truth, and this is truly the end of the treasure hunt on which we've embarked? It is frustrating, but I should not dwell upon it. Did Anlef appreciate the work you did for him? You tell Bingo about the supplies you brought downstairs, and also about the missing basket of lemons. Some lemons have gone missing. That is curious. Reminds me of an old trick I learned in childhood, when I was small. And Bingo's voice trails off as he stares closely at the parchment at hand. Will you take this and hold this in front of the fire? Not too close, mind you, but just close enough to warm the paper. I wonder. As it warms in the heat of the fire, letters appear on the parchment.
I knew it! Invisible letters!
When I was just a young hobbit, my father showed me a trick of writing invisible letters using the juice of lemons. When the paper is warm, the letters appear as clear as day. Bingo studies the parchment for a moment, and his face lights up. I know where to go, and I believe we will discover the solution to our treasured mystery at the location written on this parchment. Study the paper, see if you can learn where to go, and I will meet you there. I am so glad to know this paper was not the end now. So let's see this location on the parchment. Ost Guruth. Ost Guruth. That's where it is, Ost Guruth. Which happens to be where we're headed right now. So,
What do you need?
by the way, for those of you who are curious how I figured that out, if you look at the parchment, it has the end now, and then it has Ost Guruth in small letters inside, basically D, O, and so forth, alternating one letter at a time. So let me see real quick, how am I doing crafting-wise here? Forester. Okay, we've got some wood. Definitely got some leather. That's good. I don't know about artisan stuff. Nothing yet. Tailor. I've got the level 25 stuff. I don't have any more armor to make until 30, so we'll work on the processing. Maybe some tailor skilled stuff too, because I need to do a medium. I think I can do the medium pattern. Yep. And do the small expert pattern. So I'll work on my tailor skill too. Scholar. Yeah, we can do some research for Scholar. I think I can even do some artisan. I can even do some artisan research for Scholar. And as far as Prospector goes, we got some smelting to do. We should, let's see, 32, 72, just enough to get proficiency. 72 points I have right now. And that should be just enough by 2 points. So we'll go ahead and make sure we take care of that also. Just catching up on a few things off screen here. Okay. So here's the parchment again. If you see in capital letters the end now, but if you look at the small levels, it says Ost Guruth. I don't think so.
Hi.
And we'll go ahead and grab the milestone while I'm here. I think I can actually get rid of Thorns Hall. I think I have the ports there now. Yes, I do. So we can get rid of the Thorns Hall part. And of course, here's a task board. I've already completed my tasks. It's the same tasks as at the Forsaken Inn, but just another place to complete them. Okay. Bingo. I was right. And I can make 5 high-grade steel ingots. I think I usually sell those, though I don't know of anybody who uses them, I don't think. Let me double-check the wiki real quick. I'm used by expert metalsmiths. Yep, expert weaponsmiths and expert metalsmiths. So I don't need them. So what I usually do though is I turn around and make them, and I'll usually sell them because it's good XP. You know, I mean that's still 30 XP toward mastery. There we go. I'm going to put them up on the auction house. Since I don't need them, I tend to try to do some things like this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've had that happen to a lot of people, especially those who have had the VIP accounts, the big $400 accounts before. I've seen that happen time and time again to those. I'm so sorry about that. Armorsmith, weaponsmith. You've got a quest for me. Yeah, I was a little concerned when I read that myself a little while ago. I mean, They did initially okay when they took over for SOE. I think they took over for SOE. It's been so long since I played EverQuest. And they've done a fairly good job, but there's some things that are definitely left lacking. Now, Standing Stones is a different story. I like Standing Stone games. They've done a lot of good with this game. They've done a lot of good with the DDO, and I've been tempted to pick up and start DDO, but I've been having so much fun playing Lord of the Rings Online, I haven't even thought about it. On those people, that's one of the quests I have. That's the necklace.
How can I be of service?
Dagwalt's face contorts briefly in a look of anguish before he fights back the pain and issues a smile. This is my wife's. I gave it to her before we came to live with the Eglain. It was lost when she was struck down at Nerost. You've given me something that I cannot truly repay, but I will give you something of import to an effort to repay you. Pole turner?
What do you need?
Ah, nothing I can use. Bowyer, have you got anything interesting? Okay. And there's some more quests which we may pick up later. Bingo smiles widely as you approach. You've figured it out, he says happily.
You figured it out! I knew you would.
Theodore wanted to come along as well. He is very excited to meet the one responsible for leaving us these clues and riddles.
The true master treasure seeker's coming out.
I am nervous. Your friend Bingo believes that the riddle has led us to this place, and a true master treasure seeker awaits within. I am so excited to meet him, for I have much to learn. Listen, I hear movement within. He is coming out. Haley Meadowsweet steps outside the tent. Ah, real master treasure seeker. Touché, mademoiselle, touché.
You found me. I have to admit, I am impressed.
I didn't know that you'd be able to solve the riddles I left for you. Theodore never had a chance, of course. He often bragged about his abilities as a treasure seeker, but of course I knew the truth. One of us spoke of such deeds, and one of us actually did them. I would discover these treasures and leave riddles to their locations for Theodore to find, but he never did, until you and Bingo came along. I believed I would have no challenger to my title, but there it is.
I will learn from Haley if she'll have me as a student.
Haley was the real master treasure seeker all along? I don't believe it, but she got all of those treasures before I did, and left the riddles there for me to unravel. But I never did. Theodore looks crestfallen for a moment, then clenches his fist. I will learn from her. She will accept me as a student. With her training, I will be the master treasure seeker one day. I swear on all the hidden treasures of Middle-earth. One day, with Haley as my tutor, I will be the best.
Our treasure hunt is at an end, and I am satisfied with its conclusion.
I hope that Haley knows what she has gotten herself into, for I suspect that Theodore may not be the most attentive of pupils. Can he be taught the skills of Haley's trade? I think they both may have a lot to learn. My own journey is not at the end now. It is at the beginning. Very good.
Our own journey must continue.
I am happy for Theodore and Haley, and I am proud of the small part we played in their newfound appreciation for each other. I wonder how many treasure hunting lessons that appreciation would last. Bingo laughs and consults his map. Our own journey must continue. Judging from these distances, we will be able to leave the lone lands today and come into the wooded hills and dales of the Trollshaws. It sounds like an ominous place. Are you ready? Let us walk eastward, my adventurous companion, and we will reassess our course when we come to the last bridge, marked right here on my map. All right. Want to see if there's any recipes I do not have. Nope, I've got them all.
What can I do for you?
Looks like I've got all the tier 2 and tier 3 recipes. Can I pick up tier 4s? Yes, I can.
Greetings, friend.
And I can't learn the tier 5s yet. Let me make sure about something here. Yep, okay. You give the squirrel a big hug. All right, let me do some more crafting here. Workbench time. Court said people don't get banned on extra. Yeah, I'm sorry. People. Yeah. Cord. I like Cord. I really do. But I have to disagree with that statement. There are too many people that I know for a fact have gotten banned or worse. So I have to disagree with that. All right, so there's the Tailor's Guild stuff. Can I use the thick cotton cloak? 6 vitality, 55 crit, and 43 tack mid. Yeah, we want to use that. We want to get that. What's the Traveler's Cloak, though? Fine Traveler's Cloak. Fate and Vitality. No, we want the cotton. Bingo. Nice. All right, so I got cloak. Medium armor. I won't need medium armor until level 30 because I should have the 25 already. I think I have the Fine Outriders. Yeah, I have all the Fine Outrider stuff. Except the helm. But I need one glazed. I still need some more stuff. I'm not going to spend a thing for it. We'll hold. We'll hold. Scholar, though. Expert. Research. Under bow chance. Breach finder, is that the one I currently use a lot? Foe finder. Breach finder is range skill damage mitigation modifier. I'm not sure. I'll just continue the breach. We'll just continue the foe finder. And that gives me another 20 of them. Scrolls of Battle Lore. Unfortunately, though, you're going to find that with any company, it really doesn't matter which. A lot of the companies, their support has really gone downhill. And that's understandable, for lack of a better term. Yeah. It's always hurry up and wait with them. They don't really care. They have your money. That's the way they feel. And that's where Radagast is. I want to wait. I want to hold off on talking to Radagast. We need to go back to the Glane camp, but I want to check something here. Faction rewards. There's one faction reward I'd like to try to get. Let's see. Home happiness, jewelry, mounts. The prize at Glane Steed I always like to get, but I need kindred statting with them. The jewelry, I can get provider symbol. That's not really worth it for me. Rest of it are minimum level 28 or better, so we'll hold off on some of that stuff. If the spiders in lowlands do poison members of the Glane, then they need some way to remove the poison. Foe finder. Reputation quest, okay. We'll grab that. And I can do heavy cotton cloak, too. That's weird. Hold off on that. Oh, there they are right there. Okay. Attention scholars, we hope to secure enough foe finder bow chance to make our providers formidable against the spider's threat. You can craft these items as you deliver these items to Leo Flack at our encampment at Ost Guruth. He wants 8 minor foe finders. And I can go ahead and turn them in right now because I have 8 of them already.
What can I do for you?
And that's an extra 700 rep with the Glane. And heavy cotton cloaks. You want 1 heavy cotton cloak. I don't know if I can make that right now. I may have to get some more supplies. But we'll check real quick. Collect a heavy cotton cloak. That's a thick. That doesn't help me. Where's an artisan? Right off senior time. Yeah. Yes, the Iglane is hard to grind, and you don't want to know how many times those goddamn wraiths have caught me when I didn't have anything buffed. It was terrible. It was fucking terrible, let me tell you. First, we might review opening an expert tailor scroll case. It can be dropped by humanoids. It's an expert. Okay, it is an expert recipe. But I'm not seeing it. All right, looks like I got to get the recipe.
What can I do for you?
Not here. All right, I'm going to have to find the recipe then. All right, so we went ahead to Minas Ariathal, the Iglane camp up there. We got a bunch of quests to turn in. Guess now they give up. Yeah, yeah, they've expanded a lot of stuff. I remember when I started playing. I started during the pandemic, and I got right in the middle of when they gave the big expansion when they had a lot of quests for really cheap. You know, you were able to get all the way up to Helm's Deep for like 99 LOTRO points a pack or something like that. So I went ahead and paid for all that because I had money at the time. As you can see, the Flowing Silver I managed to buy before the Shadows set. So I'm really very glad with what they've done with the game so far. They've really done, I think, a good job as to change over how the store used to be run with how it is now. I mean, it's not perfect. Let's be honest. But I think it's definitely better than what it has been. Well, that's when I got all my stuff, was during the sales. It really does. It really is kind of nice if you can pick stuff up like that during the sale, because the prices are usually much better. In fact, one of the things that I mentioned in the very beginning is the Rakish Coffer is on sale right now at 35% off. So if there's anything in there, any mithril coins, or if you want the cat pets or anything like that, the cosmetics, now would be the time to do it, as far as that's concerned. But if it's not something that you're really looking for, then I wouldn't worry about it. It's not the end all or be all for the game. There are other ways to get mithril cheap. There are other ways to get cosmetics cheap. If there's nothing there you want, then don't waste your time. I want to turn him around because I don't want him to want to run back to home. Thank you for following. Come on. There we go. Yes. Thank you for following, Willy Billy Silly. Welcome to the channel. And that's another 6. Gives me 94. I may have to head to Esladin and see what I can get with my rewards. And this is a nice one here. This is the Valiant Steed of the Dunedain. This was a I forget where I got this from, but I actually like the way it looks. Oh, I missed the Eagling. Damn. I was so carried away doing other things, I forgot where I was going. I need to go here to the Eglain camp, and I'm almost over here. So we'll go ahead and turn this quest in real quick since I'm here. And then we'll head back to the Eglain camp. So he was asking me for the Dour Hand Medallion and the Dour Hand Axis.
Greetings, traveler.
Ha! Fine iron indeed. Not as comely as other weapons, but still made by dwarf hands and crafted with care. I shall smelt the ill deeds from these weapons and craft them newly into arms and armor for all to use. Do not see shame in what you have done, but gain strength from the knowledge that you have done your part to stop the spread of evil. Good. Ooh, combat morale regen point for... And the enemies of the Eglain. He was the one that asked me to get the Dour Hand Medallion.
At your service and your families.
Hodolf and Godalric did well with choosing you. A fine, upstanding sort you turned out to be. Though it pains me to know that my brethren have fallen so far, I am pleased to have gained kinship you offer. I took a certain liberty with some of the metal of the axes you collected, and crafted this fine piece for you. You can do with it as you will, for you have earned it. And I can't use any of them yet, because, well, I can use the mace, but it's not really... Can't use a shield, can't use a staff, and that's heavy armor, so we'll grab the mace for now. It looks like I have some quests inside Yorv and us, so let's go and pick them up real quick while I'm here. What is this place?
Will you help me?
We left the expedition moving towards the east to investigate what the Dour Hands are doing here in the Lowlands. We have seen both orcs and dwarves in this place, and nothing here makes a dwarf feel welcome. Our fear is that the orcs and the Dour Hands are trading with one another. Nay, we fear that they are working together, supplying one another with materials, tools, and weapons, and we want a stop put to it. Go into the ruins below and see if you can find any orc-made weapons on the Dour Hands in the section to the west. Return to me if you find any. This will tell me plainly what we face. And reputation with Thorn's Hall. That's good.
Come and stay a moment.
Rafir Quicksilver, outside, is no member of the Longbeards. He's no member of the Dour Hands either. I know only this. He is a dwarf, and an honorable one at that. He may have left his family's lands, but he remembers that he is first and foremost a dwarf. The Dour Hands can no longer be considered part of the greater dwarf kingdom, having fallen enough to live so close to orcs without the sound of battle. Because of this, I am requesting that you lend us your aid. Defeat the Dour Hands and the orcs in this ruin, and return to me. I'm not happy that the Dour Hands are working with the orcs. That's not good.
Might you lend me an ear?
There is something within these walls, something of value. I can feel it. Orcs likely can too, and of course the Dour Hands know. Seem more interested in the ruins to the north and the west. The orcs are fine at making weapons and crude tools, but if my feeling is right, they require specific tools. I bet that is what the Dour Hands are giving them. Hunt down the orcs and see what they are getting from the Dour Hands. Return to me when you have evidence that there is something going on between the Dour Hands and the orcs in this ruin. Let's see how well I do with this triple shot. Okay. Whoa. Battle Lore, Bochamp Finder. There. Interesting. They found a connecting tunnel. Death from above! Haha. Death from above! Haha. Ooh, antique vase. Come to Papa. Named dwarf. One dead named dwarf. Ooh, he's a looker. Ha ha ha. And 12 reputation take and another antique vase. Oh, wow. Thank you, sir. Orc Slayer advanced. Yes. Oh, they just want to keep leaving all the scholar stuff around. I'm just going to have to pick it all up. I don't know what to tell you. All right, well, let's go back to Loki and his companion Boo Boo and turn in the quests.
Greetings.
As I thought, sturdy and bearing the fine sharp point needed to cut new holes in thick stone. Orcs would rather use their swords than axes. This is ill news indeed, but it speaks to an issue that has long haunted the Dour Hands, and one that we can likely stop here and now. Logi will handle the issue with our ill-fated cousins. I want to focus on the orcs, as they fail at whatever nefarious purpose they have here.
Come and stay a moment.
I would wager that there is a leader in the depths of this place. I already took him out. Likely a larger orc hiding in the ruins but ruling from the darkness. I've offered the name Nashcrack, spoken among the orcs. Perhaps this is the name of their leader. Search the ruins, find and destroy this leader.
Well met.
I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. Dwarves and orcs are enemies. There is something that should never have occurred. Never. Our cousins have fallen so far in these long years. Now it is clear to me that their leader must meet an end.
What do you need?
I knew it. Fool Dour Hands. We should rid the world of the lot of them. There must be a leader here, one that makes them do these things.
Will you help me?
The Dour Hands must be stopped, and I am willing to bet that there is a leader amongst them who directs them to deal with the orcs. And he's the other. That's the other asshole I killed. So I gotta go kill them both. Again. But you know what? I don't care. Maybe I'll find some more antique vases. That's always a good find. All right, let's try this one again. Let's see if I can hit the triple shot. Almost got him. Ha. Oh, there's another antique vase. Huh. I don't need any more kills. I'll let him have it. I was looking for vases. So I've taken care of Orc and Dwarf interrupted.
Well met.
Orc leaders are a dangerous sort. It's good to know you are as hardy as adventurers as I first thought. You've earned this reward, and so too have you earned the respect of this dwarf and the respect of my kin.
What do you need?
Already I feel the fire of my blood beginning to cool. The fool dour hands need to remember their place. It is bad enough what they did to Thorn Hall. I and all the dwarves in good repute owe you a debt of gratitude. Take this, and know that you have made a friend this day and wiped a black smudge from the world. And more of 975. Thank you very much for joining me today. And that's the Tales of the Lonely Road final. I've completed 45 quests in the Lone Lands. Take a quick second here to review my progress. Deed completed, daily, which nets me 15 more LOTRO coins, 30 marks, 4,000 virtue experience, which put me at virtue cap, and another 700 points for the Eglain. The virtue cap is released, so I need to go ahead and choose another one. Let's see. 11, 10, 10, 10, 13. So we'll go to fidelity and we'll start increasing it. New deed bestowed is Deeds of the Lone Lands. I need the Explorer, the Tales of, and the Slayer of for 100 marks, 300 motes of enchantment, 2,000 more virtue experience, and another 1,200 points with the Eglain if I need it. And there's the 15. All right, so I am now done here. There's nothing further that I can do in this zone. All right. Let me go through my inventory real quick here. Save that. Let's see, 10. No, that's worthless to me. Woodworker scroll case. 2 jeweler scroll cases. Those go there. That's worthless. Enduring quilted leggings of valor. No. That can go. The metalsmith case. Weaponsmith case. Leather jacket of fate. 10 agility. Yeah, let's throw that over there. Tactical shoulder pads. It's light armor, so let's put that there. Greywood javelin, I cannot use. Scholar. Violet dye. Yes. Snag that puppy. Dyes are very valuable, I'm finding. I'm able to sell a lot of them. 2, 6. The orcs are working with the Dowerhands? This is terrible news. The orcs are recent arrivals in these lands and have been busy digging at the ruin in the east. They have slain many a Glane and taken another of the ruins that we once claimed as our own. Could it be that the Dowerhands assisted them in this? Friend, will you make your way along the road to the east? Some distance down the road you will find Ost Guruth and the leader of the Glane, Friedrich the Elder. Tell him of this news. Okay, now let's go back to Minius Erial and turn in those quests that I meant to turn in before. Oh, sigh. Woad plant I want, because that actually is a component for some dyes. And I need these gore crows for another deed. I'm getting close, 86 of 100. And I'm killing the orc just because I can. That I need, though. Because they have the sturdy... And we'll grab that silver deposit for my jeweler. And this should kick me up to level 28. Oh. I thought I was there and I wasn't. Let's get the quest turned in. There it is. As you can see, I have a bunch of quests to turn in here. A righteous recovery. That's the stolen crates that I recovered earlier.
Why are you bothering me?
We will ensure that none of these relics were taken from the tombs of men who perished within the ruins in ages past. If they are not, they will be used to feed and clothe our people. If they prove to be stolen from the tombs, they will be buried once more to honor the fallen. You've proven yourself a brave and honorable warrior, and your aid is valued by the Iglain. And that makes me level 29. Get Merciful Shot at 30. And that gives me Stance Endurance. Let me go ahead and move it where I want it. Oh, darn it. There we go. Let's do that. And Intent Concentration goes up there. Good. I forgot. I erased one of my skills real quick. Character. Skills. Oh, let me do this real quick. There we go. Half-breed thieves.
Tell me what you need or move along.
Worthy finds. These will fetch enough food for many families in Ost Guruth. You're becoming a true friend to the Iglain. So many perished when the half-breeds approached us from the south. It's painful to recall. For now, though, know that you have done a great good for us all. Sever the White Hand.
Why are you bothering me?
Ah, so the half-breeds will not run. No matter. The grip of the White Hand is loosened. I think they will not trouble us again, thanks to you. Your efforts on behalf of the Iglain will not be forgotten. Let's see, Sword of Forsaken Lands is... not good. earned trust.
Stay and hear me out.
My brother and I agree that you are a proven ally. Though there is much to do here in Anulos, I would ask that you find your way to the east. There are others of my kind who will want to speak with you. Welcome, Miss T. Quest, we take Weathertop, got to the final bosses and died 6 times before I Googled. I've been trying to solo the group version. Oh, I am so sorry. I recently did that quest, and I went ahead and I chose the solo version of it, and it made life a lot easier for me. Are you on the Angmar server? Do you need some help with that quest? Where Nain Indolith meets Telath Gaun, look to the north, for there you'll find Ost Guruth, the home of the Eglain. Our people are not accustomed to visitors. They will not treat you in a manner to which you are used. But do not be deterred by their hesitance. They are unused to outsiders, but they have need of adventurers willing to help with their troubles. Speak with Friedrich the Elder and tell him of the deeds you have performed on behalf of Hunulf Muntz and his brother Gadaric, and Friedrich will explain the threat facing our people.
It's been a foul day, it has.
So you've defeated a good number of orcs? You've a hand for this, that much is certain. I finished my cooking, too, I think. Maybe not quite yet, but I'm sure this will draw out their leader or leaders, and then you'll defeat them and make the road safe for travelers. That's what. And we'll have more guests at the inn.
Might I have a word with you?
Okay. No worries. I was going to offer my help if you had needed it on Angmar. Once you have finished this last errand, the wargs will no longer be a threat to the travelers along the Great East Road. There's a signpost on the road through Nain Indolith. A path near this signpost winds southwards. Of course, that is northwards from here. If you follow the path, it slopes into a mild depression to the southwest. You arrive at a stone structure, like an ancient table or a flat section of ruin. Bring the gruel that I prepared to that table and pour some of it onto the stone. I am certain that their leader will come running to the food. Think of it cooking of some foolish high elf. When you have slain the creature, come back here. One last quest. Oh, I need them. I need the mats. I desperately need the mats for crafting. Yeah. The bosses are a joke. They were a joke for me when I was doing it, and but no, I am very, very glad you were able to get through Miss T. I am very glad for that. Trust me, there are so many games where I would pick the wrong quest, and I'd either blow my faction with some group, or I'd just screw myself over royally. You are not alone on that one. I have done that one myself multiple times. I actually enjoyed that quest too, running up the side of Weathertop and taking out the bosses and stuff. I really liked that quest. I thought it was very well done. Again, I'm so sorry that happened to you. That happened, like I said, I've done that before. It's not fun. I really wish they would be a little more... where is he? Ah, there he is, yes? No? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, you don't want to see some of the things I've done when things have gone wrong my way. I admit I do have a temper sometimes. I have to be very careful. You're welcome. How close am I on my 98 out of 100? So I guess we'll go ahead and pick off a couple more then. There's 99. And there's 100 right there. Bingo, one shot. Yes. Craven Slayer Advanced. And Craven Slayer Advanced got me 10 LOTRO points, 30 more marks, 2,000 more virtue experience, and another 700 points of faction with the Eaglane. We did it! You watch. Those warriors will think twice about chasing down anyone now that you've slain their leader. We'll be heroes of the Forsaken Inn, you'll see. I owe you, friend. Here, take one of these for all that you've done. No. Don't need a staff. The gauntlets. No. Mugwort's old staff. 9 will, 14 fate. Let's pass that on to my lore master. 2 shade pause. I'll have to see what those do, if anything. Let me check the here we go. By the way, I highly recommend, let me get myself off the screen real quick. I highly recommend this website, LOTROwiki.com. It is mostly up to date, and it has a lot of good information, especially if you're working on one of the legendary servers, because it has a lot of the past information and it is very accurate. And this lets me know that this item has no current use in crafting your quests and can be sold. So that's a very, very, very nice thing to know, that I don't have to worry about it, so I can turn around and sell it. That's 10 silver right there. I find that the character information, if you actually look on your character sheet, that actually does fairly well what it explains. And even in base class, you can see in the bottom right hand corner there. As a hunter, might increases your physical mastery, outgoing healing, critical rating, finesse, and evade rating. And it has that agility. It tells you what to do with that, vitality, will, and fate. And if you go, like, for instance, over physical mastery. Excuse me. It tells you, for instance, here, ranged. Increases the damage of your physical range attack against level 20 enemies by 171%. Ah. Yeah, that does kind of help if there are drop-down tabs so you can see everything here. It does help. Another thing that helps is I use the add-on Titan Bar. And one of the things on Titan Bar that you can put up is this icon here. I think it comes default with it, but it gives you a little screen here. For instance, if you look, you'll see that I'm already T2 capped for my physical mitigation at 50%. And I'm working on my tactical and so forth. But it really gives you a lot of information. You can see, unfortunately, the offense is, the range damage doesn't quite compute over. And I've messaged the creator for this, and I've never gotten a response back on why it's not showing up. But most everything there is fairly accurate. Your stats, your offense healing, your mitigations, and so forth. I'm more worried, honestly, about mitigations right now, because I figure I can do enough damage that as long as I can mitigate the damage I'm taking, that I'll be able to put them down eventually, hopefully. But so I more worry about mitigation than anything else. But sometimes, you just gotta have this great big arrow and pull it back and let it go. Okay, so now we need to head to Ost Guruth, and I think we'll take the port. And I think at this point, I'm at a good stopping place that I'm going to go ahead and call it here. When I start up again, which will be Friday, I think is Fantasy Friday. Next time I do LOTRO, I will go ahead and talk to Friedrich the Elder, and we'll see what quests he has to say. I know he's got a lot of things to say to me. 2 completed quests, 5 quests to pick up from him. Plus, I need to find Radagast and try to build that heavy cotton cloak if I can find it. So I would like to thank everybody for joining me today. I've had a great stream, and my next scheduled stream. My next scheduled stream, if I can say that right, will be this Wednesday for Sci-Fi Wednesday, and I will be playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. Working on finishing up the Bounty Hunter campaign, and then at that point, I'm not sure which one I'm going to do. It'll be an alliance side. Oh, Miss T, thank you very much. And yes, always glad to help. Anytime, pop in the channel, and I'm always glad to help. So, Sci-Fi Wednesday, yes, I'm going to be doing Smoke Tour. I'll be finishing up the Bounty Hunter campaign, and then I'll probably start either the Trooper or the Smuggler for my alliance side, because I'm changing them back over one at a time until I finish the campaigns up. And then I'll be back doing LOTRO on Friday. I may do a Talesian After Dark, which is one of my late night streams. I've been playing a lot of the Diablo 4 PTR, and I've been really enjoying it. I also have a video. If you're interested in Diablo 4, I have my last Talesian After Dark stream on YouTube, and I have my initial thoughts on the D4 PTR, which is the Season 6 test run. I have my initial thoughts there, also on YouTube if you're interested. So again, thank you all very much for being here. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.